Hello again, everyone. I'm bringing you a new video. This time it's not magic or music or anything like that. It is, damn it, here, Star Wars. I wanted to compare my Sabertrio Skylar, which fantastic lightsaber. A lot of built-in colors, great sound fonts, very loud. Has built-in flash on clash. This thing was amazing. It was like, I think it was a little bit under 350 shipped. But I want to compare this with another one that I just bought. Different company. So we'll see. But this one is very bright. I like to keep it on green. It's my favorite color. But anyway, this one has great weight in the hilts. It's got built-in recharging batteries. I know that some of them you have to pay extra for that. Like, this all comes standard. It has the clip, but you can, like, the clip comes on, you can buy the little belt attachment thing. Whatever. Pretty decent blade. It's a film inside with a clear tip, but I mean, it's still pretty bright. Probably gonna be easier to tell with the lights off. Oh, and just a heads up, one of these lights might start flickering. Yay! Woo! I like that it has that kind of flickering effect on the blade too. But yeah, this one's really bright, really loud, very strong, very high quality. I'm very pleased with it. Sabertrio. Because of coronavirus, they're currently unable to fulfill and ship orders. They're based in Malaysia, I believe. Wow, I forgot. Still, highly recommend checking them out. That's just the basic model. They do have a more advanced one with, excuse me, I'm going to be clearing my throat a lot. There's been something like stuck in my throat. They do have a more advanced model with like custom sound fonts, custom colors, stuff like that. But anyway, this is one that I saw on Facebook, so let's see how it goes. I really shouldn't have bought it, but the price was just too good to ignore. How in the world? This thing is really covered in tape. And I can't remember the name, and I just remembered it right before doing this video. SaberZone. SaberZone. I was a little bit worried because I'd seen another video that someone did about a different company, and they ended up just sending these little plastic boxes for plastic laser sword toys. But this so far looks like it's going to be the real deal. I wanted to make this a true opening video. Like, it's all taped on the side here, so I didn't pre-open this or anything. I don't even know if it's going to be charged. I don't know if it's going to be even put together or not. We'll see. So the models they have are pretty basic. They don't really have much. What in the world is that? They don't really have any kind of differences. They have a few models that are based on the movies, and then they have a single model that comes in different colors, and that's it. I went for that single, simple model. All right, so we've got a pretty sturdy feeling blade. It's a little bit thinner than the one I have, but that's fine. It definitely feels sturdy. But you can see the hilt right there. But yeah, their models are all relatively basic. Comes with, okay, smaller than I was expecting, but I honestly wanted a smaller saber as the backup. I like wielding two. Not that I'm very good at even wielding one, but charges by USB. But yeah. Oh, it actually looks pretty cool. It's very light. Very light. Which has me a tiny bit concerned. Power button. Is that another button? I think there's like a little controller of sorts that you can access through the power button to change colors, to change sound fonts, to change volume. Charging port, power button. All the hilts look like that. They're just different colors. I think they have like blue and red. Is there anything else in here? Gold. I think they have a black. They've got a gunmetal. So kind of a darker silver, darker, you know. Just gonna cut this side open to see if there's anything else, because this does feel really light. And I'd seen a review for one that was similar. I don't know if it's the exact same brand. Maybe the company changed their name or something. But it also was quite light. Yep. My light bulb's getting ready to blow. So I need to replace it, but I'll do that later. On and off, or off and on. But they do give you a customization option in this little wrap. It's all kind of wrapped up. You can wrap that around the hilt here. That's going to get really annoying. Let me see if there's a way that I can just... Alright, so it's going to be a little bit darker for the rest of the video, but not too bad. But yeah, looks like the blade, so you can unscrew it here. That allows access to the, don't know how well you can see it. Looks like that allows access to the speaker. I'm assuming that's what that is. If you have two of these, apparently you can unscrew one of them and hook these together as a staff. So if I like this enough, then I'm considering kind of getting one for another one. All right, so you can get to the electronics in there. I don't want to be messing with that too much. Ah, squeaky. Let's see if it's charged. Well, I like that. Lights up too, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure that was the Force theme, which I gotta say is pretty cool. Alright, not bad. Not bad. It's pretty bright. This looks like it's their white blade. Sounds a little bit distorted, but it does have that flash on clash. Oh yeah, if you press the button, it makes like blaster deflection sounds. If you hold it for a short while, it turns off. And I think there's supposed to be a way to go on ahead and like change the colors, change the volume. Definitely not, so far, definitely not as high quality as Sabertrio. Which I have to say, I feel is better than Ultra Sabers. Take that as you will. But so far, so good. So it says in here you can take down the whole hilt, like I kind of showed you, to check all the electronics. The wording is a little bit serial. Serial, wow. I'm sleepy. The wording is a little bit silly. I had a dream last night. Most of my dreams are just absurd. There were several different parts to this one. The most memorable part was I was trying to sneak into some old guy's house to steal his Apple Jacks. Because of course, that's what you do when you go see an old guy who's your neighbor. I succeeded. I got his cereal, but I was also inside his house or something, or maybe I was out in the lawn, I can't remember. And he was trying to figure out what had happened. And so I explained what had happened in a very confusing way, because apparently you can explain how you stole Apple Jacks without actually saying you stole them by using song titles and lyrics from As I Lay Dying. So I did this, and I told him that I'm using this to confuse you, and it worked, and he didn't suspect that I stole his Apple Jacks. Cereal. So, it says customer can take down the main body to check the whole electronics. English isn't their first language, that's fine. So there's the pommel, which you can connect two with. Has a removable battery. There's the, let's see, they have adjustment tape for too sensitive swing and clash problem. Okay. Whatever that means. So apparently they're saying that it has, the speaker's very strong and it can make a strong vibration, which will active the swing and clash font by accident sometimes. You can use the tape to make the chassis thick and then put the main body on the hilt. Okay. Tape is not necessary and it can be replaced with any thin tape. I feel like they kind of should have done that from the start, if that's how they were gonna, do it. But, I mean, still, I got this thing for $127 shipped. It's aluminum hilt. Actually feels kind of plastic. Okay. So, to select colors, hold it down for 2 seconds. Let's see.
You have something I want.
Okay. Maybe it has to be on. There are many different sound fonts. Interesting. Okay. How in the world did you change the sound font? That was really awkward. Oh, that's so cool. Honestly, that one sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound too terribly distorted. Wow, the weight difference is nuts. The blades are, let's see, compared to the Sabertrio blade, which I think mine was the 36-inch or something, I think it makes it out to be like 33 because it's in the hilt. Looking at maybe, I don't know, a 6-inch difference, so the size is pretty good. I gotta figure out how to change this color. White's pretty cool, but I'm wanting some purple. Let's see, I want to see how well balanced it is. Oh. Whatever. Oh yeah, you can initiate a saber lock. How did I do that? Let's see. Hold it down for 1 second or 1 vibration. Oh man, this is so cool. I know this video is going for a long time. I really just want to figure out how to change these colors. Let's see. Okay, Kylo Ren. He even has the sound effect from Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Come on, turn off. This is really cool. Let's see what the next one is. What? I think it's back to the original one, so... Alright, so... So I'm struggling to change the color, which is a little bit annoying. Blaster sounds. That is pretty cool. It says hold the button down for 2 seconds or 2 vibrations. Hold the button down again to changing colors. Well, there we go. Okay. So now I'm able to change them. Maybe I was changing them before and I just didn't see. We're looking at an orange right now. Oh no, that was yellow. This is more of an orange. It kind of looks the same on my camera to me, but I can tell the difference here. I'm going to turn the light off while I do this so you can see the colors better. And I can reach it with my lightsaber. I think it has 11 colors built in. Jeez, this thing is bright. At least in a very dark room. The tip is less bright. Yeah. Kind of a darker orange. Ooh. Ooh. Red. There we go. A nice, kind of pinkish. I'm looking at my camera and you can barely see things right now. Ooh, it's a pretty purple, pinkish purple. It's kind of an icy blue. These all kind of look the same to me on my camera. That's funny. It looks green on the camera, but this is kind of your classic blue. Nope, never mind, that's the classic blue. There we go. Apparently when you're in the color changing mode, it doesn't make the other sounds, which is fine. Alright, that didn't want to do anything. Is it not changing anymore? Huh. Okay, now it's changing to a lighter blue. Ooh, hello. Even lighter. It looks kind of turquoise on the camera, but to me it just looks like a very light, kind of icy blue. There we go. That one's more of a turquoise-ish. I'm gonna get it to the classic green and then compare it to my Sabertrio one. There we go. So yeah, I mean, you can see they're both pretty bright. Yeah, the Sabertrio one is definitely brighter, but this thing is still fine. I mean, Sabertrio one, I think, has 15 colors built in. but I pretty much just stick with green. Let's see, let me get back to whatever the next color is. Did it change? So it looks like the color changing mechanism is a little bit wonky, but I mean, for $127 for an aluminum hilt, it does feel kind of plastic. But I mean, even still, like, they're saying this thing is strong enough for medium to heavy dueling, and this blade feels very strong. It has flash on clash, very loud, and I think it has a couple different volume settings. Let me check on that. Maybe it doesn't, but this is loud enough. It says it has infinite color with thousands of kinds of colors. That I don't believe. You can remove the blade using this tool they provide. It's just typical hex wrench, Allen wrench, whatever it is. Alright, on to the next color. Ooh, kind of a lime green. Back to yellowish. Did I miss the white? As white is what it starts off with. We're back to that kind of orange. Darker orange.
No, I am your father.
Ooh, much darker red. Blech. Okay. Come on, change for me. Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to be changing the colors much once I hit the one I want, but just keep in mind, this one does feel a little bit wonky. Oh, wow. The back right here is feeling a little bit warm already. Not hot, just warm. Oh, come on, I don't want to be a Sith Lord. Oh, you can hold it and it'll just continue to cycle through them. Oh wow, so there are technically a lot of colors built into this thing. Because it's just going through various shades right now. Oh, we go back to purple. There we go. It's still a little bit too pink. But, I mean, this is awesome. And then if you just press the button, the power button again, it selects that one and you're good to go. Yeah, that one sounds too distorted. Very nice. Switch it back to the other color. No, not the other color, the other sound font that I liked, the Darth Vader one.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
Okay, Maz. It's not bad, but it still sounds distorted. Oh no, did it go red?
Something else.
Was that from Star Wars The Old Republic? They really went far with these. Okay. Interesting. No sound on that one. I mean, that's not bad. If you want it without sound, then there you go. Jeez, 24 minutes already. What do you know?
I'm Cal Kestis.
So, go in Jedi Fallen Order there with Cal Kestis. Cool. All right, I won't bore you by going through all those sound fonts. Let me just turn one of these lights back on. Can reach it with my lightsaber. So, yeah, last thing I'm going to do is go through this little tape thing. Wow, they really have it sealed. Come on, there we go. Okay, so it has a little bit of adhesive there. So yeah, the only real customization that you can do, aside from choosing your colors and sound fonts and stuff, the only customization with the hilt is to put this on. Where do I even start? So I guess you just kind of wrap it around as you please. Oh boy. And that gives you a little bit of a hand grip. This material, like neoprene? No. It's not exactly a soft material, but it's not a hard one. It's definitely not leather or anything like that, which, you know, I wouldn't expect anyway. But yeah, they definitely give you enough to wrap around the whole thing. I saw on the site that they recommend you cut off the excess, so they definitely give you enough to wrap it the way you want. Mine's a little bit of a clumsy wrap job, but I'll fix it up later. Kind of trying to decide if I want to like maybe start it up from the top a little bit. I don't know how that would look, but I don't know. I think it might be kind of cool. Of course, skip around the ignition button. Jeez, this video is going to be 30 minutes before I'm done. Hope you guys aren't too bored. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, yeah, it's honestly, I'm pretty impressed with it for the price. Sound is not great, but it has a bunch of different options. There was that one that I found, the Darth Vader one, that sounded pretty good to me. Doesn't sound anywhere near as good as the Sabertrio, and this is just the basic one. But still, I mean, the hilts aren't too terribly different. The blades are pretty similar. They both are very solid, despite the... I mean, you can probably tell that the blade sizes are a little bit different. This one's a little bit thinner than the Sabertrio one. But, I mean... yeah. Get my green and purple like I've wanted. Okay, I have to be a dork. I have to do this. Ow, come on. Come on. I'm trying to get the saber lock thing going. There's a certain amount of timing you have to do. It says there's vibrations that you can feel, but I don't feel them. Alright, turn off. Yeah, SaberZone. If you're looking for a first one, kind of a cheaper one, honestly, this might be a good way to go. I'm quite pleased with it. Comparing to prices of Ultra Sabers, which is where I first looked, to get anything similar to the Sabertrio one that I have, I think it would have cost me like $500. Maybe it was less, but I mean, this thing is solid. And then this is a third the price. Not bad. Not bad at all. Kudos to SaberZone. I think it's SaberZone. How did I forget the name? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.